everybody. Gonna go into Mega Man X4 today. There's two different versions that you can actually play of this game. You can do Mega Man X or you can do Zero. I'm just gonna do the X version. I may go back later on and do the Zero storyline. Pretty basically the same story. Just, some of the cutscenes are different. There's really no difference in the overall theme of it. The only thing I'm not sure on is I don't know if I want to... There's an armor code that you can enter at the beginning of the game. So it gives you go to the first, whatever upgrade capsule you want to start with. You go to that first capsule, it gives you a complete set of ultimate armor for X, or it gives a different black armor for Zero. Zero doesn't really change much, just the armor color. With X, though, you get the ultimate armor, so you don't need to pick up any other armor pieces throughout the rest of the game. I didn't know if I wanted to do that. That's the way I usually do it. So I'm thinking that might be the way I actually do it this time, instead of trying to find all the capsules and everything else. So in order to do that, which does make the game quite a bit easier, you have to highlight the character you want to play, and then for, say if it was Zero, you'd hold R, then press right, release R, press and hold B, and then press start. That's if you want to get Zero's black armor. Now for X, you want to highlight X, you want to press B, left, hold R and L, and then press start. Now if that code actually works, instead of the normal blue, light blue, darker blue color of X's armor, you'll notice a slight purple tinge to his arm and legs.
Far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole
And I like
mission
the
is to destroy any
cutscenes
Reploids
in
who fail to do
X4.
as the humans
I think
order.
it's what the other games were kind of
Your
missing.
best interest to stop them now before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them.
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very
The thing that I
well.
think is kind of funny
You will
is pay
change
attention
your
to how
mind
big the
soon, I
Colonel
assure
looks. Like he's got bookshelves, he's got a table, he's got a chair. He doesn't seem to be that massive. At least in my opinion, anyway. Okay, and you saw how X looked there. Light blue, darker blue. Okay, the coat didn't take because his armor joints should be a different color than what they are. I'm just gonna go with it. You can actually get a couple hits in on this guy too as he's attacking us. Come on. Come on. There we go. And I believe this is one of the first games, too, that they went from having 4 sub-tanks to only 2. Of course, this was also the first game, I believe, that they went from Nintendo to PlayStation. Which I don't know if that had anything to do with the change in the storylines, or just what, since, you know, Capcom technically owns the franchise, so I don't know how that affected the storylines at all, if it even affected it at all. I do know I like the graphics a bit better, yeah, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to see what would have happened if Nintendo would have still had the rights to do 4 instead of PlayStation doing it. And here comes the big bad guy from before. I will say this, playing as Zero is definitely a bit more of a challenge because you have to get in close to your enemies. You know, it's not a, I can stay back here and I can shoot, which I don't understand why they got rid of his ability to shoot, and they focused more on the beam saber aspect of him. Okay, this guy's Colonel. The other guy must have been just a general. Save. Wow, I don't have any data for this game on here? Wow. Continue. Continue.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
I'm going to try to stay quiet on the cutscene so I don't talk over it. Or they don't talk over me. And I usually start with the spider. I don't know why. I don't have to give reasons.
Ready!
I seem to notice a pattern. I usually end up going to the level that has the boot upgrade first, and I don't know why. And with this, we can just kind of hover. Or we can do that. You get a lot more stationary hover time than actual movement hover time. This is going to be entertaining because I usually put in the code for the Nova armor so that I don't have to worry about getting any other extra upgrades at all. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging for me. But what's life without a challenge? Whoa. Wow. I started off doing so well.
Ready!
Kind of makes you wonder if those bees are left over from the boss in X3. I think that'd be kind of funny if they are. Or were. Perhaps, maybe, who knows? And we're gonna have to come back with the fire weapon because I believe the heart container is something we have to actually burn out of one of the areas of these trees here. I want to say it was that one that we just passed. Once you burn that out, or this one here, once you burn that out, you can actually get the heart container. So, could be this one too. I'm not sure which one it is. Alrighty, let's kill ourselves a spider. Kind of the cool part of there is if you ever get him where he's on that electric web right there, not this one that he just dropped onto, the one that came out of his butt. If you can catch him on that one, with Zero, you can slice him right off of it, and he'll drop to the ground. It'll do more damage to him. And there we go.
You got lightning web.
Web lightning. Save data, yes. Continue. Okay, and if we follow the patterns for weapons and weaknesses, next would be split mushroom.
Split mushroom. Ready.
I haven't seen bats in a couple of... Wow. That little guy there that had that was holding the other guy kind of reminds me of Eddie from the old animated show. I thought there was a spot in that last area where we had to try to jump up and... get one of the upgrades, but it must be further along than what I'm remembering. Okie dokie, let's see here. Best way to handle this guy is just kind of wait here. Come up and just keep blasting away. And that takes care of him. Or her. Could have been her. You never know. I don't know if they attach, well, they know they do attach gender to Reploids, because you got Iris. Okay, this part's where you get the tricky dash part. Yeah, it's right up there. So as soon as we move out of this area, they're gonna drop down and drop this section. So we have a small window of time where we can jump back on the part that's fallen and jump up and grab that heart piece. But we screwed it up. I think we can still get it. It becomes a little bit trickier. They labeled this as they cover the walls so you can't actually stick to it. Wow, it's gonna be close. Well, at least they're kind enough to let me get a refill. Very nice. I don't know why they made this guy a boss. He looks like a real fun guy. And all we have to do is just keep hitting him like this, and eventually he'll no longer be a fun guy. And done. Once we get the helmet, I believe. No. It's either the helmet or the arm upgrade. Our ability to use the special weapons will increase quite a bit.
You got Soul Body.
Soul Body. I think they should change that. You got Soul Body. I think they, you know, you have acquired Soul Body. A little bit more grammatically correct. Not that I should be judging anybody's grammar. Okay, so we did that guy there. Next is the Peacock. Now this one I think can be a little bit tricky because if it's the level I'm thinking it is, it has areas where they grade you on your way through, how fast you go through, how much damage you take on your way through the area. Yep. Ah, crackers. I think it's more speed than damage, but as long as we get an S rank, yep. Every S rank you get should load up a special stage, so the first one, you get this. The second one, I believe it will be either an armor upgrade or sub-tank. Trying so hard to avoid those. Ah, we missed it. Yep, as it says, hurry up if you can get there before it it does that little down arrow. It won't count. I'm just not having any luck with these. I normally do not hit those. There, we made it, so it should still be an S rank. Yeah, special weapon ability, so it is the head one. Unfortunately, we'll have to come back in here and do the second stage over again to get the sub-tank for the level. Which makes me sad.
Ready.
Which I think there might be a weapon that we can use to disable those orbs that were slowing me down a bit. But as you can see, the counter on this one went up from 9 to 12. This one went to 8, and I think it was going to be like 4 if we didn't oh, we gotta backtrack on this one now. There we go. I'm gonna switch it to the weakness just in case this is him. They changed the doors so they look like the mini boss, the guys from the last game, so I have a hard time with that. All you want to do is wait for him to appear. He'll usually appear behind you. And if you're lucky, you can hit him twice. Kind of helps with the oh, actually the counter doesn't change. I'm actually be able to use as much of this as I want. That's very cool. The thing I don't get with this guy is normally if you charge up, you get the arm upgrade and you charge up the weapon, it produces a more powerful effect. Well, with this guy's weapon, if you charge it up, it just produces your base form. And it's like, how is that going to do more damage? Couldn't I just shoot you normally then at that point? Or is it because I'm going to run into you or something? I don't know. But if you noticed, his little health bar didn't say R for Repliforce. It was the Sigma symbol. Oh, should we go in there and do that again just to get the sub-tank? I'm gonna give it a shot, because I think the lightning web is the weapon that will disable those. I want to try it out at least. Well, if we actually get a clear shot at him. I was hoping to do it on that one, but that did not work well for me. Nope. It's gotta be Soul Body then. Come on, let me go. Yep. There we go. And there's the E-Tank. Yep, so we got 2 E-Tanks and then a weapon refill, which kinda useless if you think about it, because now that we have the head upgrade, we don't really need to refill any of the weapon energy. So I'd exchange that for another E-Tank. Okay, so that was the last one we did, so he goes to Storm Owl, I believe. Yeah. Yep. Storm Owl.
Ready!
And there's one area we're going to have to be quick on this level because the heart container is right underneath. Find if you jump high enough, you can just kind of float through. Ah, I thought there was something else up here. Yep, there's the heart container. You have just a little bit of time to get it before that laser goes off and drops it off the screen, so you have to be kind of fast. And this is I think this is the last time you actually see any ride armor in the X games too. I don't recall ever seeing any in 5. I don't know if people grew out of it, and they were just like, nobody wants them anymore, or if they just got tired of trying to come up with new ones. This is probably the best one, because you do this right, you can go through this whole part of the level here without any... need to set down. You just keep shooting them like this, and... right to the next stage. I want a laser like that. Okay, and this one is difficult because that's where the arm upgrade is up there. And the only way to get it is to do that. I've never done that on the first try, so... Alright, I'm going to show you guys both of these, because you can. Okay, so with this one, you can see we got 4 charge shots that we can unleash. Just like that, rapid fire, and then we can just charge it up again. I believe this one's a little bit more popular, and this is the one I usually go with. That's just a big, massive plasma ball. I usually go with this one. The weird part about it is, if you look at the arms, they're a darker color than what this one was going to give you. And you can't come back and interchange after this. After you leave this area, you're stuck with that arm upgrade. So you want to make sure you pick the right one for your playstyle. Wow, I didn't die at all there. That is unusual. Another benefit to this is, with that one, it leaves behind that little after effect of plasma, and it damages enemies. So that's one of the other reasons why I like this one. I was hoping I could get another shot off. And in this game, I think there is a ultimate armor capsule